Okay. Okay, who has seen a garden before? Has anyone ever seen a garden before?
I have one in my backyard.
Who can tell me what a garden is? Or raise your hand? Lexi.
A garden is where like plants grow.
Uh-huh. What else, Ruby?
A garden is where you can plant seeds that provide food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can it's the place where plants grow so you can pick them or something.
Mm-hmm. So we have all seen gardens before. There's some outside of the school, there's some outside of our houses, and they all just have random different plants, and it's almost like a small farm to where instead of growing fruit or vegetables, we're growing flowers or any type of plants that we can even think of. So on my way over here, I got a letter.
Gracie, for speech. Macy,
Ruby, that's not your job.
Where's Macy?
Moved. Just Grace.
Grace is not here.
Grayson's coming. Boys and girls are back up the front. Okay, so I got a letter from somebody, and it made me change up my whole lesson plan. So the letter said, "Dear third grade students, let me introduce myself. I am Mr. Greenthumb, and I own a nursery in Ocean Springs." It's like a place where there's a bunch of plants that someone takes care of. It says, "I have overheard several of my customers talking about the wonderful Oak Park Elementary. I have been thinking about planting a garden but needed some help with the array. So I asked my customers which grade at Oak Park studies multiplication in arrays. They informed me that third grade has outstanding math students. I am confident that you can assist me in planting my garden. Please write back soon and let me know if you're interested." Okay, so I had told Mr. Greenthumb that you guys were familiar with multiplication because you guys take your quizzes every week, or at least every other week, and you guys are familiar with arrays. Do you guys remember working with arrays?
Yes.
What did you guys do with arrays?
Had equal groups of numbers.
Mm-hmm. You did?
We put them in rows.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. And Maggie?
Split them up into different groups.
That's right. So when we use arrays, we were looking at different objects that we can put into columns and rows. So you guys just told me what an array model is. And why do you think we would be using array models for gardening?
Because we put the plates in rows and columns.
Mm-hmm. Lexi?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you will.
Because if you didn't put them in rows, they wouldn't be stuff. So I don't know.
That's right. No, that was right. Ruby?
Sometimes plants need to be in arrays because so you don't get them mixed up. Like if you just put them in random order, the tomatoes might be with the carrots,
Mm-hmm.
and so you will wind up with tomatoes in the carrot pile.
Mm-hmm. And we use the array models for gardening, so not everything is like clumped together and everything is like equally spaced out. So I'm going to pass out the materials. We're going to be using the color tiles again, and I'm going to pass out seeds as well because we're planting the plant. So don't do anything with color tiles or the seeds until I say so, okay? Just because you're in the middle. You can scoot over. I'm just going to put this in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to act as if I had 12 color tiles. I don't have my fancy charcoal board. I'm going to use this board. So, prettiest. Okay, so say these are my 12 color tiles and they're in one straight row. Okay, is this an array model?
Yes. No. Not really. You need the columns going down.
Why do you think yes?
Because you can.
I can. And Ruben, why do you think it's not?
Because you need your columns going down.
So it is an array model, but it's hard to tell that's an array model because I only have one row and I don't have all my columns. So how we were surgeons a few weeks ago and we were working with array models, we had a multiplication number sentence underneath it or next to it. So the number sentence for this would be 1 times 12. So what's 1 times 12?
12.
And I have 12 tiles. Okay, so now I want you guys to do what I just did and put 12 color tiles out in front of you in a row. So there should be enough too. Let me know if you don't have enough. Make sure you guys are all sharing too. Doesn't matter what color or order, as long as there's 12 right in front of you. Yeah, one more minute. So I put the black dots to represent seeds. So whoever has the black seeds, you're going to put 1 on each color tile. And I only have 12 seeds, so only one person in each group is going to use them. Yeah, so if you, Lexi, you're going to be the only one in the group to use them.
You're going to put them on here?
Put them on top of your color tiles. There should be 1 seed on each color tile. Yeah, I put 13 seeds in each bag to see if there's a lost one. So I put a black seed on each colored tile, or you guys did, to show that I'm gonna need space in order to grow. Because you don't wanna have like a garden where it's like 2 seeds right here, 1's over here by itself, and then it just keeps going. You want it to look like it's spaced out perfectly. So the color tiles that you guys have in front of you, they're similar to a square inch. So that just shows how much space the seed would need in order to grow. So I have the number 12 right here, 12 color tiles, and there's different ways that I can use the 12 color tiles to make an array model. So you guys are going to use your 12 color tiles to, there's 2 more ways that you can come up with a perfect array model with the same number of rows and the same number of columns. So I'm gonna give you like 5 minutes to do that with your group. So you have 12 color tiles, and you're going to arrange them in a way where it's perfect columns and perfect rows. It's almost like when we were surgeons. Use them to come up. I see Ruby Ann has one example. I see Noah with another example. So if I wanted the same number of rows and the same number of columns, so there shouldn't be one color tile that's off by itself. Okay, most of you guys got it. Okay. So, Noel, explain to me the one that you put. What'd you do?
I put each character in 4 columns.
So you
Three
just
columns and everything.
How many rows did you have?
I had going down.
Going across. You
Yeah.
had 4 columns. How many rows did you have? 3 rows. That's right. And how many color tiles did you use? Yes. So what would be my number sentence for that one?
3 times 4.
Mm-hmm. Usually to make it easy, my first number is usually representing my rows, and then the second number usually represents my columns. It would be 3 times 4. So, an array is a dimension, and a dimension is a measurement of length in a certain direction. So if I was looking at this array, and I'm looking at the length, which is on the top or the bottom, which is going across, and then the height, which is going up and down, what is my length? Like, how many color tiles do I have on the bottom?
4.
4. My length is 4. And then what's my height?
3.
Yep, that's right. Okay. And another way that I can say 3 times 4 is saying 3 by 4. So I'm replacing my multiplication symbol with the word by. So this is 1 times 12, so it would be 1 by 12. Okay, now there was one more way of using the 12 color tiles. Ruby Ann, you have the second way. Okay, explain to me what you do.
I do 2 times 6.
That's right. Okay, so how many rows do I have?
You have 2 rows.
Mm-hmm. And then how many columns do I have?
6.
Yes. And would you say it was another sentence for that?
2 times 6.
Mm-hmm. And then what was the other way that we just talked about, how we could say it? What would it be? If I replace the multiplication sign.
2 by 6.
2 by 6. Good job. Okay. So what would be my length for this array model?
6.
And then what would be my height?
2.
So what's 2 times 6?
12.
That's right. Okay, now it's going to be y'all's turn in your group. I'm going to give you your direction card just like last lesson. And you are going to use your colored tiles to help you make the array models. I'm going to give you 4 numbers. So like how we just looked at the number 12, I'm going to give you 4 numbers. And the numbers are going to be 20, 30, 48, and 100. But let me know if you need more color tiles for 100. So I'm going to give you a few minutes for each of these, because you may not get done with them. So, for example, so this is your recording tube, what you have. You have the left side and you have the right side. So say if I used all this and I used the number 12 and I just figured out 3 ways, so this is one way, second way, and the third way, I would write, so if this is my first way, I'd write 1 times 12. And then on this side, because you can say either or, it would be 12 times 1. So I just reversed it. So the first one, it would be 1 times 12, and then it'd be 12 times 1. So my second way, so say this is my second way, I would write 3 times 4 on the second one. What do you think the reverse one is?
4 times 3.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Good job. Okay, and then for my third way, what do you think the third way is? I was putting it right here. What was the third one that we just did?
2 times 6.
And then what is the reverse?
6 times 2.
Yes, okay, so that's exactly what you're going to do for the recording sheet. You're going to do the number 20, 30, 48, and 100 in your groups. And then that's why you guys have multiple partners in your group so you guys can help each other out. Noel?
So is that our total, our product, or is that,
So these are factors. And your product is what your total is. So 1 times 12 is 12. So this number right here, this is going to be your product. So you're going to find the 2 factors that equal the total. So you're going to use 20 colored tiles, and then you're going to arrange them in this way. And 20 is what is going to be your total, that you're going to find out the factors. And that is what we call decomposing. So you're going to be decomposing the array models. So if I had 12 colored tiles, right here, right here, right here, I'm decomposing it by finding the 2 factors that equal the product, which is right here. Okay, so I'm going to pass these out. And then you can put the seeds back in the bag. I'll come by and get the seeds. Okay, so all of you guys are going to start off with the number 20 for right now. You guys have a few minutes to work on. And you guys are going to use your color tiles all together. Because I don't think each of you guys are going to have 20 color tiles. So you guys are going to look at the 20 color tiles together. Oh, these are the different numbers right there. So that's 30, 48. But you guys are just focusing on 20 right now.
so we're just put them all together?
Mm-hmm. You put all the fraction tiles together.
I have 20.
Oh, that's fine.
This
They
is
have
my
all the
tile
color
right
tiles. I just gave 2 bags to a group.
So,
You can put them in the middle so you guys can all see. This is, so you guys are starting with number 20.
can we share this tile?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So everyone don't move on to the next one until I say so. So right now you're just working on 20. Here's the first one, 20. And then when I say to move on, we'll go on to 30, and then 48, and then 100. So you guys are all gonna work together. Because I don't have enough color tiles for you guys to do it like separately. So what do you think are the two factors for 20? 2 and what else? What's 2 times what equals 20? What do you think it is? 2 times what equals 20? So if I had a 20 color tiles and I had 2 rows, how many color tiles am I using? So if I have 2 rows, so I'm going to have 2. And I just put them all in 2 rows. Keep going. Okay, so what was the numbers in 10 groups? What times 20? How many rows do you have? You don't have 20 rows. How many rows do you have? 2. And then how many color tiles are in that row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4. So what would the numbers of be? Yes, okay, right there. So you write that. And then try what it is reverse. Yeah, make sure you guys are working right here. So no, you're gonna make it as a group. Just because when it gets to like number 48, there's. Yeah, right now we're just doing 20.
It doesn't matter what we do. Can we do or?
You're just gonna do community. So, yeah. So we'll do right here on the right.
Think about your multiples of 20. Think about your multiples of 20. Does it help you?
So you're gonna make it right here. And then you're going to write the number of rows times the number of columns. You gotta show me 2 times 10, show me 4 times 5. And then you're gonna write that on your paper and you're gonna write the community. It's fine. No, you've seen this before. You've worked with the rainbows. Here. Okay. It's right here. No, I'm just helping. Okay. So what's the way you can show me 20? So you said 10 and 10. Okay, so that's going to be 2 rows of how many color tiles? 2 rows of 2 color tiles. Because
How many things?
there's going to be 3 ways. Okay, you can move on this.
Yes. Okay. 48.
There's going to be 3 ways to get to number 20. So you guys just did 1 way. Okay, what's another way? What else could be multiplied to make 20? So we did 2 times 10. Oh, wait, what is it? So show me 4 times 5. And then you're going to put that on here and then try the community property.
I know another one.
Are you guys doing this in a group?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, guys. 2 times 20. 3 times 20. 2 times 20. Oh, how about?
There's one more way. Show me these though in colored tiles.
I'll do 2 times 30.
Yeah, you guys each split it. So you guys pick one.
I do 1 times 30. I do 1 times 30. I do 1 times 30.
You can write what you said to me now. So what did you tell us?
1 times 20, 2 times 2 times 10.
So write that and then write the unit prop. So you said 4 times 5. Oh no, you just have to write down the number sentence. So you said 4 times 5. Well, what's the opposite of 4 times 5?
That means more chores to do.
What's the reverse? Ruby 4 times 5. What's the unit prop? 4 times 5. So you write 4 times 5 or 5 times 4. And do it with the other. Good job. Okay. You guys ready to move on to the next one? Okay. So next you're working with the number 30. So there's going to be 3 ways. You got to tell me 3 ways. You guys talk together as a group. That's 2 ways. But let me see those 2 ways. Show me 1 times 30. You guys are going to have to probably put your colored tiles together.
Okay, 40.
You guys don't have to show me all of them. So, okay. You have this. Okay.
48. I'm doing 48. 40. I'm doing 4 times 48. Okay.
Okay, so you guys are looking at the numbers still. Okay. So what did she pick? 2 times what? Did you show me 2 times 10? Okay. Hey, Will, show me 2 times 10. You don't have to draw it, but I like to see you guys work it out. Show me 4 times 5. So this one has 3 ways. So there's one more way that she's writing it. I have 4 sheets. Just that this only one only has 3 ways, so she's filling in the last way. These 2 are showing me 2 times 10 and 4 times 5. And then after, can you do 1 times 20? You know how to do 1 times 20? How many rows? 1 times 20. Uh-huh. And how many color tiles are in that 1 row? If I have 20 color tiles. And I'm making 1 row. 20. So show me. One row of 20. This is one. So you were doing 4 times 5, right?
100.
Okay. So 4 times 5 is what we did over here. It's
Okay,
4
did you do
rows.
6 times 5?
And then 1, 4 rows, and then how many color cards are we using? It's 4 times 5. We have our, in our notes. Okay,
I'm doing 10 times 10.
4 rows of 5 more times.
I'm doing 100.
Good job. Okay.
I'm gonna do 1 times 100.
Now you guys.
Whoa.
I'm gonna take it.
10 times 10.
2 times 3.
You don't. I know that you know.
2 times 50.
2 times
1 times
No, make sure you're not playing. So Lexi, you guys can start on the second sheet.
Oh, the second key, what is the second? You could put 20 times 5. 5, 10, 36 times 5.
Okay, so this is right. So now you guys can move on to this sheet. And you guys don't, if I know that you guys understand the concept of this, you don't have to keep showing me with the fraction tiles, because the number's going to get bigger and bigger. You done? Which one is the 48? Okay. There's 2 more ways.
All of them?
No, there's 5 ways for this one and 5 ways for this one. Okay, so let me
Okay, what do you do it? 20 times 1? You don't each want to have one, like everybody can have one.
2 times
No, they're all for different numbers. 2 times 15.
Okay, I forgot. I was about to say for that one. Okay.
2 times 24.
Wait, there's 4 for that?
That's right, yeah, that's 4.
Yes, I'm okay. Wait, but 10 times 30, what about? Oh, just
Okay. So one of these is going to have rows of 30.
okay.
3 times what? You'll figure it out. It'll be a bigger number.
Yes.
So that would be 1 too.
What else?
There's going to be 1 more way.
No, 10 times 4. No.
3 times 4. Oh, no, 3 times 1. 3 times 4. Oh, yeah.
1 more way.
1 more way.
What, 10 times 4 plus 8?
You said there's 1 more way.
So remember, reverse 3.
We have 3 times 1.
So have
3
it.
times 14? Well, I'm missing.
Okay, use this. 1, 2, 3, and then count 48 tiles out. If I do that. You'll figure it out. So you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 until you reach 48. And tell me then.
Can I just go ahead and start doing this one?
Not yet. Okay, there's 1 more. For this one.
I just know what I can say.
Okay. So you guys are having on the number 30. Okay? So there's 1 more way to figure it out. She has, Alyssa has written down so far, she has 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10. So if you guys look at this pattern, so I have 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. Can I make 4 rows of 30? 4 rows of 30? 4 can go to 30. So what's my next
You
number?
make me mess up some little things.
So I did 1, 2, 3. So then 4 3 goes to 30. What about 5?
Hey,
5
we
goes to 30. How many times?
4, 25 times 30.
You guys playing with them or you're doing it?
48. Who's 6?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, that would be 5 times 30. It's 6 times 30.
5 times what equals 30?
5
You just said the number.
6.
Mm-hmm.
5 times 6
Yeah.
equals 30. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys look at this together. You guys are doing awesome. Okay.
Like 18.
So we did 1 times 48, 2 times 24.
Probably 6 anyway.
Okay, what's my next number?
Yeah.
So I did 1, 2, 3, and 3 goes to 48. It's gonna be a big number though. 3 times what equals 48. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do. You guys are gonna need to use all your color tiles together and do 1, 2, 3 because I know 3 rows. And I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna keep going until I reach the number 48. And then you guys tell me the number of columns I have. And I have 4. There's gonna be 4 ways. You did 5 times 6. Okay. So all of these are gonna be touching. So you did it right. So if I'm gonna move these together.
We're done. We're done.
Yeah, you did 48 now.
We're done. You did it. You just did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
4 times 16. 4 times 12. That's good. 4 times 12.
This is your 5 times 6.
I think
So I
we're
think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4 times 4
Okay.
equals
5 times 6 was 30. It's 30 color tiles. Okay, now as a group, you guys are working now on the number 48. So you guys can, others really good right there.
Yes! We got it. Yes. It's an array that I made. I made the array. I made the array.
22.
It's 16 times 16 times 4. That was good.
Okay, there's one more way for 100.
I got 12 times 4 equals.
So you guys have
48 times 1 equals 48. And 1 times 48.
3. You're gonna go to 100.
4 times 25 is 100.
So you said that.
Make sure you guys do your name.
4 times 25. No, you can see. What's your name?
Keep going.
Okay.
You gotta figure out one more way. So this would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 47, 48. So how many color tiles are in each row?
Why did you have to write
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be. You guys have one more that you guys are missing. You did 1, 2, 3. Can 4 go into 48? What video did we just watch?
12.
Mm-hmm. Because 4 times 12 is what? Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be your fourth way. How's it look here?
We already got this.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna all of you guys are gonna put your fourth house together. Okay. We're gonna figure out if 2 can go to 48. So you start with your row of 2. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get to 1. Okay, there's 2 more ways. So we have right here, we have 1 times 100, 2 times 50. Okay, can 3 go into 100? Can 4 go into 100?
Think about your multiples.
So what happens if I had $1? How many quarters equals $1? And what's the value of each quarter? So 4 times 1 is 100. So that's doing like 4 times 25 cents. Okay, so is that going to be another way? Okay, write that. Okay, there's one more missing. Okay, can 5 go into 100? How many times?
We're done. We're doing 48. We just got done. Put your name on all of them. Put all your names on all of them. Even if you're not done.
How many things was that? 20? Mm-hmm. Is that a video?
We're done. Miss Reed. Miss Reed, you didn't pick up my seat.
Thank you. Okay.
What do you doing? Somebody has to cover it back. Your bag.
So put your names on all these papers. And put these color tiles in the back. Can you split them up? Just like do like that. There you go.
What's your name? I figured almost out.
So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 35, 42, 44, 46,
48.
48. So, how many color tiles are in the rows of 2? If you went straight this way, straight this way. That's 48 color tiles. That means if I have 2 rows, or no, right here you have 2 columns. There's 2 columns. So be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 2 times what equals 48? Yeah, or 2 times 24 equals 48.
2 times 24.
You gotta show me the color tiles. So I know you guys didn't get to finish, but we're gonna move on.
Thank
Noel. Okay. So put the code house back. Just because we're gonna talk about this. Okay. There's one bag right there. Where's the other
There's
bag?
some on the floor.
Make sure your color tiles are up on the floor. You.
Well, can you get some off the ground?
Okay.
Well, there's one under. There's two.
I'm gonna give you guys these back. You're gonna come up and talk about it. All three of you guys.
Can you help me? I don't know if this is and can you come and do that all of the Lane. Pick up the number. I'm gonna do 130. I think 100 is the easiest one. Huh? I did that one.
Okay, so I'm gonna have one group come up and to talk about what they did. I'm gonna do Ruby Ann, Noel, and Taylor. Yes. Okay, so you guys are gonna talk about the number 20. Okay, so each of you guys explain the way. Because there's 3 ways.
Listen, please.
You guys listen up.
2 is 20.
So how many rows is that?
That's
How many rows do you have to make in the courthouse? What's your numbers? Mm-hmm. So you said 10 rows, and then how many would be in each row?
2.
Mm-hmm. And what's 2 times 10?
20.
Mm-hmm. And that's the number of tiles that you use. Okay, Noel?
4 times 5.
Mm-hmm. So what do you have to do?
There should be 4.
Mm-hmm. How many color tiles are in each row? If I have 4 rows.
5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then Or that way, or it could be one row that has 20 color tiles in it. Okay, good job. Okay. Destiny, y'all's group, you guys want to explain 30? I got you.
Which one is that? I don't think it's small.
Ruby Ann.
Description with that stuff.
You guys are just going to talk about 30. Right.
Small.
So what was the first way that you found the number 30?
Like, see. One row of 30 tiles in each one.
Mm-hmm. Good job. And then okay, so what do you notice about the, wait, no, come here. Okay, so what do you notice? Okay, if I had 1 times 30 and my number was 30, can you tell me what, like, so if I had 30 color tiles, is that the same as my product? Mm-hmm. And what do we say what we call these numbers? What equals a product? Starts with an F. And I multiply 2 numbers. What are those numbers called? Factors. That's close though. Good job. Okay. So now we are going to take a little quiz. It's going to be super easy. And it's going to be on what you just learned. Okay, and then after you guys take the quiz, I'm going to pass out pieces of paper to you, and you guys are going to write back to Mr. Greenthumb of 4 sentences of what you learned today. about arrays and how it can help him. Because he wanted our help on the array models. So maybe you could tell him why you need space in order to grow the plants and what we did with the seeds in class. Okay, so I'm going to pass it face down and then I'll tell you guys when to flip it over. No, you're just do this individually. So I'll pass out, when you guys get done, I'll pass out the pieces of paper so you guys can write a letter. It only has to be like 4 sentences. Take this out of your way. You write 4 sentences on about what you learned today and how the array models will help planting. Will help with plants. Remember, decomposing is when we are finding the 2 numbers or the 2 factors that will have that will equal our product. Okay, you can flip it over again. And the gray shaded part is what color tiles I use. So as when it says to draw an array, you're just gonna act like you're shading in the color tiles. So you just shade in what you think would be 8 times 2 or 6 times 9. When you address him in the letter, it's Dear Mr. Greenthumb. It's the color green and it's your thumb. Dear Mr. Greenthumb.
Yeah.
Just four.
Up to what we learned and how it helps us or something.
And yeah, how would it help Mr. Greenthumb? Or the seeds, it's like how it reduces seeds in the middle. You don't know? Bring this one. A-R-R-A-Y-S. And make sure when you do the shading part, you're shading in what it's asking you to shade in. A couple more minutes for this taking the test or quiz. So one more minute. And then after you get done with your letter, I'm going to give you an exit slip, and you just tell me what an array means to you in your own words. 15 more seconds on the quiz. Give me 4 sentences. So explain what you learned and then how will it help them with this painting. And what you learned will help. So now I'm going to give you a couple minutes on writing your sentences. Only has to be a few sentences. So I can do the letters Mr. Greenthumb. What you learned and how will it help them.
Mr. Greenthumb.
And once you get done with your letters, you can write on your exit slip. Green, so GREENTHUMB. Okay. On the cards, you're gonna write your name and then what you think an array means. Can be your own words, your own thoughts. I'll give you a few minutes. 2 minutes. Thanks for what? Wolt. W-O-N-apostrophe-T. Just hold on to it until it goes to the bathroom. Now, how will it help him when painting paints? Do you think you'll want them to all be put together? Or do you think they will be first? So you read that. Tell them what you think. Are you doing this? Okay. You can write your names and then what you think your names. And then I'll pick up the exit slips when you go to the bathroom. One more minute on the letters. Thirty more seconds. It's okay if you don't have 4 sentences. As long as you wrote something down. Okay, I'm gonna come around and get the letters. Finish up your last sentence. And write on your exit slip what you're being read. Once you're done writing on your exit slip, make sure your name's on it, and then line up the bathroom. One second.